Hi, everyone. I'm the Dino-Myte Doll, and you are watching Dirt with the Doll, episode number 11. My guest today, as you can see, is the beautiful, bright, sunshine, smiling, positive Dino-Myte Dani Mo.
What's up, guys?
I'm so happy to have you here in the Dollhouse.
Thank you. I'm very excited. I was excited when you approached me, and this is literally the first thing I'm doing of 2026. Anything wrestling involved is with you.
I love it. How was your Christmas?
It was relaxing.
Yeah.
It was so relaxing and chill, and I couldn't have asked for anything more than that.
And I want to know your selfie tree tour of 2025. How many trees did you capture?
Oh, God. I have no idea. I would definitely have to go back and look at my Instagram, but easily 20.
Yeah.
There might even be some that I never posted because it kind of gets a little bit obnoxious. Because if I see a tree, I'm like, eh. Like every 11/11 photo, I'm always home. So it's always with this tree. So I never really posted those as my selfie tree, but there's easily 20 because I think I just did like my final ones and there was 20 pictures there. So there's that, I would say maybe 30, 20 to 30.
That was the most impressive that you saw, and where was it?
I don't know if there was like a tree, but the biggest one may have been in the Orlando airport. That may have been the biggest one that I saw.
That's awesome. So 11/11, is 11 your number then?
I wouldn't say it's like necessarily my number, but if I look at my phone at 11/11, naturally I'll bring up Snapchat and take a selfie.
Yeah, because this is my 11th episode, so I was gonna say that's
holy moly, that's awesome. Oh, like maybe it is maybe it's a number that I didn't even realize was my number.
Yeah. So you're not from Philadelphia. I know that we met in Philadelphia. You are close to the area. Where are you from originally?
I'm Pittsburgh. I'm on the opposite side of the state.
And that's where you're from?
Yeah. And that's where I live. I live in Pittsburgh, or the outskirts of Pittsburgh.
Right on. So I first met you at Battleground Championship Wrestling. My girl, Black Dahlia, introduced me to you.
Yeah.
First thing she said is, she just had a match on Mount Everest. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? So you took part of the highest elevated match ever, not just for women, but anyone in the world.
Technically for anyone. It's marked as the women's because there was actually supposed to be a guys match happening with us, but a bunch of stuff happened and like there was only enough helicopters and it was really freaking expensive. So the guys had to have theirs in Nepal, which it was Pakistan and India. So like that was a big moment in itself. But the women got to do the match. So maybe one day the guys will get to try it also. But yeah, it was on Kalapathar, which Mount Everest was behind us.
Yeah.
We were above Everest Base Camp. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So how did you get approached for that?
Freaking Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Like this was supposed to happen in 2023. And I was like I got approached and it was like, hey, do you want to wrestle on Mount Everest? And I'm like, because like you get a lot of random messages from a lot of random people. This is my cat. This is Bella. No, say hi. Hi, Bill.
I just changed my recording space to the basement and the cats aren't allowed down here. So now I'm going to be sad they're not going to visit me during my podcast.
Oh, but so I got messaged like, hey, you want to wrestle on Mount Everest? And I'm like, totally, yeah, let's do it. Thinking nothing of it. But yeah, it was supposed to happen in, I think, November of 2023. But then there was those earthquakes and couldn't. She still wanted to do it. And I'm like, I don't think that's safe. And like she's sending me pictures of people in body bags. And I'm like, I don't think I should come over there. I'm not sure if that's the best option. I was like, if it comes back around, let's try again. And it ended up happening in May of 2024. So yeah.
Yeah. Because I would have met you, I think, July. So just after that.
Yeah. I feel like so much, like after that happened, like I feel like that was definitely a life-changing moment for like me personally and like in my career, just like in general, like a lot of stuff changed after that moment. Like
Of
so much
course.
has changed.
People
Like that
reading
this
your
last year and a
story.
half, man.
Yeah. So how did they pick you though? Like how did they come across you? Like did you know the girl already?
I didn't know her, but she said there's a wrestler, JC Storm.
Mhm.
She had been over to Nepal and she wrestled there. And Bhagwati said she saw a match or something through JC's stuff, and that's how she found me and was like, I want you. And I'm
Yeah.
like, out of all the women,
I
like
know.
I
See,
feel like I've had a lot of like moments where I'm like, why me out of thousands upon thousands of amazing women in the wrestling industry? But I'm the one being chosen, and it's pretty like, I don't
I
know.
think it's your positivity, your work ethic, your, dedication. So, and everyone sees that. Like I see that from you from just a short period of time.
Thanks. It's hard to like see it and like say it for yourself because I don't like spurt out like this is me.
Well,
I
we
just
never
gotta
want to
like
see
do my
my eyes.
thing.
Yeah. So I see you wrestling for all different types of leagues and around the world. You did the Lingerie Championship or Fighting Championship in
I
the UK.
did.
Yeah. And then you're doing NWA, the JCW. You've even come over to Canada. I think, is this your only time in Canada? You've been to Moose Jaw recently?
I have been to Mishra twice recently, but it's not my first time. My first time wrestling in Canada, like on my own, not just managing, was for Smash for Canusa, Canada versus USA.
Oh, yeah.
And I got
Nice.
to wrestle Silesia Sparks. So I hope I get another match with her. Because that was like, at this point, that was so young in my career
Yeah. The
that
community.
I want another opportunity.
So, yeah, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. My mom's from Saskatchewan. So, super random.
It's so cute there. I love it.
But I have to know if you had a poutine in Canada.
I did. So I've had poutine in like the Toronto area and like I forget what area C4 runs in, but I've had poutine up there. But when I was in Saskatchewan, the only poutine I had was from McDonald's.
Yeah. Can you get that in the States? No,
uh,
right?
Places try to make it, but I don't think it's like the same.
Yeah. I
It's
actually
like
like their poutine.
the American poutine.
No, the McDonald's one. It is
Oh
good.
yeah, it was really good. That's all I got. Like we were just driving back we had just worked out and I was like, man, I'm so hungry. I was like, oh, McDonald's. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, they got poutine. Let's go.
Yeah, you got to when you're in Canada. Where is your favorite place to travel currently? Seeing as you're
Favorite
going all over
place?
the world.
I don't know. I want to
It's
go
all
back to England. I
yeah.
definitely want to go back to England. That was a lot of fun. I just went there in November. I was so sick. I was
Oh,
really sick, but I no-sold the fuck out of it.
oh
I
geez.
literally could not breathe. And
Oh,
I debuted for 3 companies in 3 crazy matches. So
and you're jet
um
lagged.
I was definitely jet lagged, but normally the jet lag hits me when I come home.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
me
like
too.
I can do well because it's like, oh, I'm
The
only over here for this amount of time. I don't want to waste my time and like
adrenaline.
miss any opportunities. But I definitely, outside of wrestling, when I was there this past time, I definitely was just in my hotel room trying to not die.
Yeah. Yeah, you went over to Wales, right?
I did Wales with the LFC.
Yeah.
I wrestled Ray Lynn and I faced Ray Lynn in the LFC in Wales.
She's Canadian, I think.
Ray?
Yeah, is she?
No, I met her in Pittsburgh. I believe she's originally from Pittsburgh. But she's lived in many places because she originally uh started in OVW is where she trained, and then she came back up to Pittsburgh and was at IWC. And now she's in Texas, so she's all over the place.
I know she works for them and she's Canadian from Vancouver, but yeah, you have a very bright, colorful look with your hair and your gear. What inspired your wrestling look and how does it reflect your character?
My gear is inspired by Facade because I was with him for the longest time, but I don't know. I've always had like a bright a bright, vibrant, like clothing style. And like I've always dyed my hair like just randomly, not as much as I do now. Like the first color I ever did, I had my mom shave the under of my hair in like middle school, I think, or maybe high school, and then I dyed it blue. So I've always like done that kind of stuff, just random off the wall kind of thing. But I don't know. I like the vibrant colors. So I would say him originally because I matched all of his gear, but then over the last year and a half, I've like expanded into like my own version of how I want my gear.
And like the lipstick and just tying it all
Oh yeah, the lipstick is totally new. Very different for me because like I'm not a lipstick person, but unicorn snot. They're really super nice and have really fun different colors, and they have like eyeshadows and like freckles. But they reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, can we send you some lipstick?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's go." So it's like a matte color, and then you put the sparkles over, and I'm like, "This is freaking perfect."
It stays on. It's so nice.
Yes.
Wear it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's unicorn snot, and shout out to them for reaching out to me, or else I probably never would have even got into the lipstick game.
There you go. It adds a whole new look. How do you use your image to connect with the fans and tell a story in the ring?
Oh shoot. I feel like I'm just me. And like, I don't know, when I'm out there, I don't feel like I'm putting on a front so much. It's just like goofy, awkward me. And I just go out there and amplify that up. And I think that's what helps connect me to people because everybody's a little bit awkward and weird. And I'm just out there in front of them being awkward and weird. So I feel like that helps connect a little bit better. But as for the stories, it just depends on where I'm at and who I'm with and what story we want to tell.
Yeah, just true to yourself. I think you're very authentic, and because you are this like bright, bubbly person, so that reflects in your gear and your hair and your makeup. And
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. When did your love of wrestling start?
I didn't really know what wrestling was until I met him. So 2013, I got introduced. And I was just around a lot. And then when I started managing in 2014.
We started at like the same time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it was 2013 for me, managing.
No way. Okay, so I got introduced. I was just like the girlfriend at the merch table kind of deal. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is different. And it was very different from what I'm used to. Because I'm used to like, I was working at Victoria's Secret, coming home, drinking porch beers, and going dirt bike riding. Like, that's what my life was.
I mean, I can see that changing into wrestling.
That's what my life
was.
Oh, and working out. Like, that's like what I did. That's all I really did. And so when I met him, I started going to shows, meeting a lot of new people. And I was convinced to start managing, and I was like, no way, I hate the camera. I hate being in front of the camera. Because I was a bowler, I was a pole vaulter. Nobody watches that stuff. Like, it's not super cool to watch. I just did it. And and then just each week, each month, each match, each person I met, it just started evolving. And then here we are 12 years later, and I'm like, it's all encompassing.
What was it about wrestling that stood out that you were like, okay, I'll give this a try? Or like, what was interesting to you?
I don't know if I've ever really been asked that question. I feel like just everything about it, how it all comes together is pretty wild, because it's like
the planning of the matches. And
like you show up, you might not know the person, but you're entrusting your whole freaking life with them for 5 to 20 minutes. And anything can happen in that time, even leading up to going out to the ring. Like, you might connect, you might really freaking hate each other, but you got to go out there and perform. And there's just something special about that. Like, you could be completely different people, completely different ages, different genders, different steps in your life, different, like
different
levels
languages.
of where you are. You could be 1 year in, you could be 25 years in, and you're wrestling each other. And you just make this magic and hope that it comes out good and it connects with the crowd, because like the crowd, the fans is really what connects all of it. Because if they're not into it, then you're not doing your job. So you have to like find this happy medium of what you want to do versus what's they want to see. And you have to be able to connect with them, because if you're not connecting with them, they don't give a shit about you. And then you mean nothing. So
you have to put everything, if you guys don't get along or whatever, you have to put that behind you when you walk out that curtain and just put on a good show. But it is super cool to be there from start to finish. Like there's no ring up. Everyone shows up with their bags, you know, getting the ring up, and just the whole process, takedown, everything, planning of matches. It's a whole vibe.
It is a whole vibe. And it's a long day. Like I don't know if people realize how much time really goes. It's like you might be out there for like 5 to 20 minutes, but at the same time, you're there 3 hours before doors. Then you're there 2 hours after the doors are closed and the ring's being taken down, and you're still just kind of decompressing or meeting the fans or talking with the other wrestlers that you haven't seen in forever. So it's like, it's a really long day, plus all the travel.
Yeah, usually, well, I think you usually have quite a drive sometimes.
Yeah, the Philly drive's like about 6 hours, 6.5 hours. Yeah.
Insane.
I don't drive to Saskatchewan. I fly there.
Yeah.
But that's still a very long travel day.
Saskatchewan from me is about, well, Moose Jaw is like a 7-hour drive where I'm from.
That's not so bad. That's doable.
It's like you to Philly almost.
Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah. My mom was just there this weekend actually seeing my grandma.
Was there a lot of snow?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's snowing here today. Or it's not snowing, it snowed overnight, but yes, we have snow here. It's like, it's really beautiful snow right now. But it's cold. Yeah.
Are you in Toronto? You're in Toronto, right?
I'm in Calgary.
Calgary. Oh, yeah. I've never been there. Never been to Calgary.
You gotta come. You'll love it.
One of these days, I'll get up there.
Was there ever a wrestler that you looked up to when you first kind of got into wrestling that you were like, ooh, that's what I want to do? I kind of feel like you would be like a Lita fan.
I was a Lita fan because of, so coming in, like I only like knew facade. So like I literally mimicked everything he did. Just like a miniature. I don't do all the crazy shit that he does. I just do like my version of that. So he has a really awesome career, and he's got to wrestle really cool people, and which is how I've been introduced to a lot of just the wrestling world in general, because like if you ask me any history, I don't know it because I wasn't involved in it until 12 years ago. So as I'm going each year, each person I meet, that's how I learn about the industry.
Yeah. So you're
I'm there what?
More current.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes and no. Because like Hurricane, like that was the first match I've ever seen live. It was Facade and Hurricane with Molly Holly versus Gory and, oh man, I feel bad forgetting his name right now, but another person. So it was a tag team. So that was the first match I had ever seen. Yeah. And like now full circle, like I'm cool with Shane. And Molly Holly was my agent when I wrestled on Raw. So it's like, I'm like making these connections, and then not knowing where life was going to take me. I had that connection from the start, and then it turned into like something really freaking cool and like re-interconnected once my career took off.
So is there a particular wrestler now that you look up to or kind of emulate into your own style?
I don't really like take off of anybody specifically, but when I do meet people, I kind of like take something from them.
Something like you like that you'll kind of.
Yeah. So it's like I take pieces of people and then like put it into my version of what I would do if I was them, kind of deal. But I don't, honestly, there's not like a specific person that like I watched every match. I know their whole story. Like I don't have that. And some people might be like, ooh, you suck for that. But like, I don't know. I feel like that's how I'm able to be me instead of a mock-up of somebody else.
Totally. And yeah, you pick bits and pieces along the way that you learned, that you liked, and it
Yep.
stuck with you, it spoke to you. That makes sense.
And it's like, what do I feel comfortable doing? Because like I suck at doing something that I don't connect with, and you can see it on my face. So
give it a try. No, not doing that again.
It's like if that doesn't connect with me, I have a really hard time emulating what is needed. So I think that helps me also stay true to myself in more aspects than one.
I feel like you and I are similar in a lot of ways. We've talked about this before. We're like bright, bubbly, positive, cat lovers. We like a lot of the same similar music. Are people surprised when they meet you and they find out that you're a wrestler and that you're kind of like a rock and roll girl?
Yeah, so the fun part, so I work at Planet Fitness. I've worked there for 8 years now. And I'm just like, I call it my purple people eater outfit because it's just like all purple. And like, I wake up, I work at 6 a.m. So like, I'm literally rolling out of bed and going straight to work. So I'm just like, beep, beep, boop. But my manager had made my name tag Dani Mo instead of Danny or Danielle. So people are like, Dani Mo. And I'm like, yeah. And then over time, just from like different people coming into the gym, and like they all become friends there at the gym because they're there at the same time and everybody talks. Yeah. And then people are like, you're a wrestler?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're a wrestler? And I'm like,
tell us. Yeah.
I love this. Sounds so lame, but I'm like, Google me, bitch.
Literally. I worked at a law firm, and I'm actually very private especially at work. I don't like talk about, my dad and my family and what I do outside of work. Like I'm very professional at work.
Yeah.
So I worked at a law firm, and it was all women, and they're all, I guess the first thing they do is Google everyone when they start. So it took them a while, but then they called me into the office like, can we talk to you? And I was like, oh, no. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, why didn't you tell us your dad was a wrestler? And all this shit. And they're like, you're famous, blah, blah, blah. Your uncle's Bret Hart. Like,
you're like, I'm just me.
I don't like to brag. It's not something that like I come into work like, guess what? Like,
yeah, you're like, this is my, I don't know. I call there's like different parts of my life, and they're like different, not escapes, but they're different. Like, I'm the same person, but they're different versions of me. And it's like, I get to like just be chill. Cause sometimes you always have to be on in wrestling. Like, this, like you always have to be like up and ready, like, which I am, but like there's an added level that you have to be. So when I'm at work, I'm just like, I'm just here cleaning the toilets, guys. I'm just here cleaning your sweat off the treadmill. I'm just a normal person. And then people were like, oh my God. Like one of the ladies, she's super cool. She was like, I need an 8x10. So I kept forgetting. So I finally brought in my binder, and she picked an 8x10 the other day. And she's like, this is so cool. And I'm like, she actually picked, I did a leg drop to Sammy Chaos at the arena. And that's the one she picked. She's like, this is you. This is how I see you, which she's never seen me wrestle. She's only seen me at work for like, I've known her for like 2-3 years now at this point. And she's like, this emulates you, like your hair and the color and just flying through the air. And I'm like, that's so cute. Cause it's like, I think
I saw the picture. Yeah. You posted it, and it was like an awesome action shot.
Yeah. And I never do action shots for any of my 8x10s, but like I chose that one because it was for Sabu, and it was in the arena, and like I don't do a leg drop. So like, I don't know. I like that photo.
And that was in October, right? No, not October, July.
That one was July. Yeah. That one was July.
I was there for that.
That was a fun
How
match.
would you describe your fashion sense?
Comfy. I like comfy, baggy.
Like 90s. Are you an 80s baby or a 90s baby?
I'm an 88.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I like comfort. I don't like things tight. I know it's like wrestling gear tight, whatever. Yeah. But like in my normal life, I like a baggy t-shirt. I like
so you're a 90s teenager. Makes sense.
I like big baggy jeans that like don't even like show what my body looks like at all. Like that's so comfort me. Thank
like
you.
glasses and
Yep. Love my
always-
sunglasses, ponytail, like Vans. I have an addiction to Vans. It's very bad.
Yeah.
Very,
How many-
very bad.
You know how many you have?
Between 20 and 30.
Oh wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. That's funny.
They're comfy. They're so comfy. And you can get custom ones for like $120 or $110.
Yeah, I do like Vans. Do you have is there a current fashion trend that you hate? And is there one that you really like?
I feel like I don't follow trends so well to like know what's really trendy right now.
What's trending in your world? Like me, I love rocking like athletic socks. Yeah, like the high socks.
The high with the scrunch down?
No, not scrunched necessarily, like pulled right up, kind of like it's very
Okay.
British Bulldogs how they wore the high socks with the stripes. So
Okay.
I have like the sock collection that way. So that's kind of
Okay.
my fashion trend that I've made of my own that I love.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't think I hate like anything.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of fashion and just in general, just wear what fits you and you're comfortable in, and it should look freaking good.
Low-rise jeans are back. That's not no, I don't like them.
I don't know. I don't want my butt out. I like
I don't know.
I like it sitting like right on my hips. Like I do like the high waisted.
I love high
But sometimes it gets like it's like pulling on my belly button, and I don't like that. So like I would say lower, but I don't like where like your thong or your underwear is hanging out. Like
and that's coming back.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess I was never into that. I was like, ooh, it's like I don't know. My parents watch everything I do. My niece watches everything I do, and it's like I don't want that. Yeah, I don't. Especially like kids in school, like when that would happen in like high school and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was thinking Britney Spears for some reason. That's like
Who?
Britney Spears. I feel like that was her look.
That was.
Yeah.
I wanted to be okay. I lied. So this is kind of a lie then, because I wanted to be Britney Spears in "I'm a Slave for You" video. That like where she was like wet with that cross shirt and those low-rise jeans. Dude, I wanted to be her. I still want to be her in that video.
Yeah.
One of these days I need to just dress like that.
Yeah. Next October, Battleground Championship Wrestling. That's what you're wearing.
That'll be my Halloween outfit.
Have you ever what's her name again?
This is Billa. He's a boy.
Oh boy, I thought it was a girl.
Yeah,
you're just so pretty.
Billa. It means boy cat in Hindi.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do you ever stray away from the neons? Like, are you like a solid black ever?
Oh yeah, I'll wear just solid black like a lot. I don't like always. I'm not always super neon. Like I'll do like hints of color, whether it's my shoes or my hair tie or my sunglasses or my jacket. But generally speaking, like I'm pretty chill. With everything's more of an accent. I don't think I ever go full out like, woo, look at this neat like highlighter. And if I do, it's only one piece of my outfit. Like it'll be my pants, and then I'll have a nude color shirt or a black shirt, or it's a vibrant shirt and it's like basic pants. But my my go-tos, I have like I think 6 sets of them, the Good Note sweatsuit outfits. It's this guy, he ice dyes his sweatsuits, and they're the most comfortable pants, like sweatpants and hoodies ever. It's all the tie-dye stuff I wear. It's only Good Note.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. I'll have to get a pair.
You really should. They're so soft. They're so soft.
Lingerie Fighting Championship, was doing that for you ever a question of like, does this align with my morals? Does this like what I want to put out there? How did you what was that thought process like?
100%. I was like, so Katie Forbes is actually who got me into that. She reached out to me because we wrestled for JCW back in March. And she's like, hey, do you want to go over to England and wrestle me? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. And then she's like, it's for LFC. And I'm like, wait, what's that? And I like looked it up and I'm like, oh boy, what did I just get myself into? But I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. So I was talking to the guy that like runs it, and he was like, no wrestling gear. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I have to wear lingerie. And I was talking to Katie and I was like, can I like manipulate it? Like, so I talked to my gear lady and we manipulated it so I felt comfortable in what I was wearing. The one outfit was actual lingerie from Victoria's Secret, and the other outfit was rave gear that I had gotten. I never wore it. I had got it for Electric Forest, but I never wore it. I think I wore the top maybe, but not the bottoms. And we put fabric on and on the top to connect the top to the bottom, and I had like a pair of bottoms that I wore under the gear, so it like covered the vajay in the butt. And I was like, man, I feel pretty badass in this. I would definitely wear the rave gear one to wrestle. Like I would bedazzle it up a little bit because it was kind of plain, like it was just neon green with like my black holographic fabric. But so originally it was supposed to be with Katie, and then they got pregnant.
Yes,
very exciting. Very exciting. And they got really nervous that I was going to cancel on them because I didn't know anybody. I only knew Katie, and I knew I was wrestling Katie, and I felt safe with Katie. And going to another country doing something that was very, very out of my realm. They're like, you can choose whoever you want to wrestle. And I was like, what? Okay. So that's when I was like, it was maybe 11 o'clock my time. And I'm like, who? And I was like, Raylan. I talk to Raylan all the time. I called her. I was like, I don't even know what time it is in Texas. I have no idea. So I called her. I'm like, yo, Ray, you want to go to England and wrestle me? But it's for LFC. And she's like, hell yeah, let's go.
That's so good. Yeah. So you got to you knew and you're comfortable with.
Yep. And that brought we were pretty close, but that trip brought us really close. And I'm very thankful for how everything ended up turning out. And now I have another very close girl in my life. And you don't really get that a lot. It's hard to get a woman and feel comfortable and feel safe with them as friends, Yeah. But now I have that in Ray.
And you guys had those cool promo shots, facing each other, and
I
liked those.
We went and did the tourist thing.
I didn't know at the time that you knew her already, but I thought maybe she was a local.
Oh yeah, no, I've known Ray. Ray was I think I had my sixth match with her. Fifth or sixth match. I've known her since I got involved because she was with somebody else in the wrestling industry, and sorry, she was always around at shows and everything, and she came out to Miley Cyrus, so I was like, I like you.
Which song? I love
Miley. Shit. What was it?
Bangers. That was my top 2024 or 2025 playlist.
I want to say Wrecking Ball, but I might be totally wrong. But she came out singing it all wild and stuff, so I was like, I like her. She likes Miley Cyrus.
Wrecking Ball would make sense. Yeah, I love Miley Cyrus. But yeah, you looked amazing, and you were even wrestling barefoot, so I imagine you had to get a nice pedicure.
I did not.
No. Did they make you wrestle barefoot there or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I was nervous about the whole thing. One, the lingerie, not really my thing. I'm very not that. But it made me. I feel like it opened me up a little bit more. I felt really comfortable, and it made me a little bit extra confident.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of liked it.
You looked amazing.
I was here for it. But then the no shoes really got me. I was like, oh man, I hate feet.
Yeah, they're not the best. But
hate feet. But I have tattoos on my feet, so whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was also nervous about not being able to wear my knee braces.
Yeah.
because none of the other girls were. Like, all the other girls were barefoot, no braces, see-through lingerie.
Yeah.
Maybe fishnets, maybe not. All this makeup, and I'm like, oh God, I'm not any of this. But I think that's what makes me me. I'm not anybody else. And so I wore my braces and I wore my version of my lingerie gear. I did the no shoes. All I wear when I do makeup is lashes. I just put lashes and mascara on, and then now the lipstick. And then my hair. My hair is what brings my like glam. That's my glam. My hair is my glam. But yeah, I don't know. It was different and a lot of fun. And we going to Italy this year to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Italy will be the.
I'm like, hey, like I can be a special guest, anything. So I'm hoping one day.
I'll drop your name to him. I will totally. But yeah, we went. It was supposed to be on the 4th of July, but now it's that's going to be Halloween. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be saying this, but yeah. I'll be going back with the LFC probably a couple times in other places in the States, but definitely Italy this year.
What you're gonna wear, what you'll come up with.
I'm definitely gonna get a new set. I want something new and different, and I'll be very creative with it. Absolutely. I'll probably have to add some gems to it. I need to glam it up a bit.
More sparkle.
Yeah.
You recently had a super cool opportunity with Bayley. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. I wore her shirt. Where's it at? There we go. Lodestone. So I was so nervous even sending the email because she made that tweet and it was like, hey, send me your stuff. Like, send me a couple matches. Like, I want to do this seminar. All you got to do is get yourself down to Florida and I'll take care of the rest. And I'm like, I'm not good enough for this. I shouldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, F it. I have to. Why not? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I don't get picked. I could just sit here and not even send it in and not get picked, or I could send it in and potentially get picked. Exactly. So I got picked, and there was only 22 women that got picked out of the hundreds that sent emails. And that was a really fun weekend, or a week. It was kind of almost a whole week. We got there on Wednesday and most of us left on Sunday morning. But she put us up in this big Airbnb house. So like we all got to stay together. I stayed in the Harry Potter room. It was really, really cool. I left the lights on the whole time because it was like
rooms.
The ambiance was so cool.
Nice.
But I was so nervous. I was like, why am I here? Like, what did I do? How did I stand out? But I was picked, and I knew maybe 8 of the women going into it. Like, I knew them like well, and I've wrestled like 4 or 5 of them. But it was really cool how like there's somebody from Australia, Germany, 3 from England, all over the US. And it's like we all came together and we all meshed so well. Because like getting in a room full of women can be very intimidating, could go so wrong, but we're all so close now. And
so great.
I have like all these new friends and like sisters, and we all just, I don't know. It was a lot of fun, and I think we're all very different. Every single one of us. Not one of us is the same at all. And we all come from different backgrounds, and we've all had different wrestling careers. Some of us just started, some of us are like further in, and we're all different ages.
Yeah.
But we all came together and got to experience this insane seminar. Like, so
was Natty there too?
Natty came. She was there 2 of the days. We ran through a bunch of her drills, which were like, those were hard. The one drill, I don't even know how to like explain it specifically, but I was in like one part of it where I like went to all 4 corners, and the one corner was 4 girls and it was all heat on me, but everybody did like that corner stomp. And there is a picture, I'll have to send it to you. There's a picture, and I'm just like smiling as I'm getting like stomped in the corner, because I think either Natty or Bayley. either Natty or Bayley had said something to me because they were fucking me up, and I was just like, yeah, let's take it. But it was just exciting, like being there, and like I wouldn't be smiling in a match if that was happening, but like that moment was just like, it was so surreal even being in there because Natty was in the ring, Bayley was to the side, Lyra was there, like everybody was there, and Maxine was there, Cora, freaking like everybody was there, and we're all just like in the moment, in the ring, having fun together and learning this new stuff, and like having our brains like all jumbled up to like pull in these new different things to like practice and learn, and just like a different way to look at wrestling, which is what Natty really did with that that drill. But I don't know, it was really cool. And I feel like just in general, like I've had really wild opportunities that seem so surreal, and I don't know if they feel real at all, even still, even though I went through it. Like
settled in yet?
Yeah, I was there. Like
living your dream. That's awesome.
It's, I don't know, and like I have all these notes and all these new friends and all this new knowledge, because that first day, Natty showed up, Cora, Rhea, Bianca, Roxanne, a couple other people showed up, I believe. But like we all like talked, like some of them got in the ring, some did not get in the ring with us, but we all did the same drills. We were all there learning. Everybody's still learning, doesn't matter what level you're at. We were all still learning together and learning from each other, and seeing how somebody else did something and was like, oh, I could be better that way, or oh, that's a different way of thinking. And even just like people's stories on how they became who they are is really cool to see people find themselves. And I think that's what a lot of, like, when Bayley showed up on day, like the first day, she's like, I'm bringing a friend for coffee. And it was freaking Charlotte. Like, what? Just sitting in the living room having coffee with Charlotte, with all of us just hanging out, and like seeing those two interact and talk about their NXT days and their days now, like throughout their entire career, and the evolution of themselves, like personally, like inside, versus what was wanted from them from over here, and like the battle within, and them overcoming and becoming who they are today, which is really cool, which is what I feel like I've done the last year and a half. And it's cool. It's really cool.
Just make sure you enjoy every moment and be proud of yourself, because I recently saw Natty say, I think she's been doing a bit of recording and putting snippets out for her book. And she said something like she was always looking for the, like, what's next? And she wasn't like enjoying the moment and like taking it in. And she was always so hard on herself to like, what's next? But I think it's really important to like, you know, pat yourself on the back and be like, I got myself here. Like, I deserve this. And just take it all in, because you do deserve it.
I bought her book. That was like my Christmas gift to myself. So I haven't started reading it yet, but I gotta dig into that. But I agree with that. I honestly believe I am very good at living in the moment and taking it in and appreciating what I'm doing in that time, and knowing that it's like cool and life-changing and it means something. But I've definitely been around people where
like, what's next?
It's like, you just did something really cool. Like, accept that and like let it sink in and retell people the cool shit that you did. Like, I post about the world record on a regular basis. I'm not super regular, but I post about it a lot. I'll post that when I was on Monday Night Raw, which was in 2022. Like, I post things because I'm proud of them, and I know that was a cool moment. And I know I'm doing something really cool. Like, when people message and like tell me their daughter looks up to me, I'm just like,
thank you.
Holy moly. Like, that's the coolest thing. Like, if that doesn't mean something, if that's not like
enough
boosting your ego, having a mom message you telling you that you're the reason their daughter is comfortable being different, Like, I just met this little girl. She shaved the side of her head. Like, we have like the same hair. And
Right.
like, she's the Winnie is her name. She's the coolest
Oh,
kid.
I
And
tried to
like,
get my nickname going as Winnie, and it just never caught on.
oh man, it was. Well, hopefully you get to meet this Winnie. That'd be really cool if
Oh,
you're
I
ever in
love
Pittsburgh.
it. Yeah.
But like randomly, right before like school started this summer, she had shaved her head, and my friend Lawless was like, "Hey, you need to meet my friend Dani." And I met her and her mom, and like I just sent her a video on her birthday to like tell her happy birthday, and like I don't know, it's a cute little connection.
So cute.
And she's different. She like not a lot of girls shave the side of their head, so that's different, and she's comfortable with it because she met me, and she feels like
and
and like that means more than like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want a contract. Like, I want to make a lot of money and bring all my friends with me. That's what I want to do in wrestling. Like, I want to wrestle in front of people, have a lot of money so that I can bring those that can't afford it, or I just want to have all my friends and family near me. But having that little girl have confidence because she met me and she knows me and we have the same haircut, that's just as cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't wait to meet you, Winnie.
She's gonna freak out when she sees this.
How do you stay energized on the road when you're traveling? And, you know, sometimes it's hard with food choices, etc.
So I don't eat the best. I'm the first to admit it, and I'm very open about it. I love pizza. I love McDonald's kids meals. Always the kids meal. I won't buy like a Big Mac meal.
No.
I will get the kids meal.
It's like it's small enough and satisfying enough.
Yeah. It's like not too much. It's not overly eating. It's like just the right amount. I get the fries, I get the burger, and I get the kids meal toy. So I'm happy with that.
Well, they recently had, I don't know if you saw the Hello Kitty Ninja Turtles toys.
Hold up.
Yeah. I was like, we need to go to McDonald's weekly right now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, those were rad. Those are some things they've had recently.
I think I have 3 of them. But
what is your guilty pleasure meal? Or like, yeah. Do you usually eat pretty healthy, or do you?
No, I eat pizza and kids meals like on the freaking regular. Like Totino pizza rolls are constantly in my freezer.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite meal anyways?
I love a great salad.
Yeah.
Like I like the weird, like just like a bunch of random stuff in it, like grilled chicken, usually like blackened, like with Cajun powder or whatever. But I like the fun, different salads. Like I just had
like restaurants
on New Year's, it was like a beet salad. It was like there's 2 different kinds of beets. I didn't know there was white beets, but it was like beets and walnuts, balsamic vinegar, field greens was the lettuce, chicken, hard-boiled egg, and some cheese, some goat cheese. It was goat cheese.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I like fun salad.
What's your favorite cheat meal? And you said salad.
I'm opposite. I'm definitely opposite.
I love
that. I stay eating bad, and then my cheat meals are the clean meals.
I think my favorite cheat meal, like my guilty pleasure, is a chili dog. Chili hot dog. So
wow. I do love a good hot dog.
Yeah.
I just had it was like a walking taco hot dog down at this I forget what the bar name is, but it's FTC, and he owns the bar. And after I wrestled Sue Young, and after me and her both got these delicious hot dogs, and they were street corn hot dogs, and they were like so freaking good. I wanted a second one, but they were actually really big hot dogs.
Okay. Yeah, those Korean hot dogs are pretty crazy too. They're like deep fried and like can get all kinds of different stuff on them.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a Korean hot dog.
Delicious.
It's on the list. It's on the list now.
Yeah, why not add it? If you could sprinkle a little Dani Mo positivity on everyone and you were a walking billboard, what would your slogan be?
Oh, dang. I don't know. I don't know. Just be you and be proud of being yourself. Like, don't change because somebody wants you to change. Like, be proud of you. And then like I always said this in college. I would always go hashtag accomplished. And I actually just got it tattooed the other day. Let me see if I can get it here.
Oh yeah, I did see you post that.
Yeah. So
Like the checklist. Do you do checklists? Because I do.
I have so many checklists. I have my chalkboard calendar. I have a whiteboard like to-do list. I have my planner. I now have my arm.
Perfect. Just paper.
Dude, you never know. You never know when you need. But I'm a big checklist person, and I love checking things off because it makes me feel accomplished, and I love that feeling. So as long as you're accomplishing things that make you you and you're proud of that stuff, whether it's putting your laundry away or booking that trip that you wanted to do or making that trip that you were so scared to do, like just do it and like be proud of yourself for it, because
some people don't take those steps.
Yeah, people just sit in their houses and like let life pass them by, and they just watch other people and they get like bitter, and it's like you can go do whatever. Like, I'm not rich as ever, but like I'm gonna go have fun. I'm definitely gonna go do the things I want to do, get the tattoos I want to get, buy the teeth I want to buy. Like, I don't know, just be you and have fun and be proud of it.
Yeah, I love that. Who would your dream opponent be?
I would really like to wrestle Bayley or Rhea.
Yeah,
I think both would be very different and very fun.
Yeah.
And very hard hit. Like Rhea would be very hard hitting, I think. And Bayley, I think, would help pull out like I want to keep pulling out a goofier side of me.
Yeah.
And I think she would help me do that. So I think that's like I want that like hard hitting crazy match with Rhea, and then I want that like fun, goofy, weird match with Bayley.
Have you had a WWE tryout yet?
I had a tryout in 2018? June of 2018. I wasn't even a wrestler yet. I was just a manager. And that was hard. That was difficult. Actually Chelsea Green was in my tryout, that one.
And she was trying out too.
Yeah, I think that was like her probably 5th tryout she had, but that's the one that she had got signed. Not this time, but like before she got fired, before she got brought back, like that was when she got hired originally.
Yeah.
And
I watched her because she trained here with Lance Storm, so I watched her wrestling.
I did not know that. That's extra.
A lot of the girls, Taya Valkyrie, Emma, what's her Peyton Royce. I watched them all here.
No way. I did not know that.
So they started here in Calgary, and
that's extra cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I did not know that. It's a good piece of information to know. But yeah, I did have that tryout. I had just got my bone graft done because like I only have fake teeth because I got dropped on concrete in college. I didn't like want to buy new teeth, so I had a bone graft done, and I went for this tryout, and I had a big 6-tooth flipper in, and promos were supposed to be at the end of the whole weekend because that was a 3-day tryout, and then the night before. They're like, promos first thing in the morning, come ready. And I was like, fuck. Because I had my promo ready, and the end was taking my teeth out. Because at that point, like that, I felt that's what defined me. And that was me, like I call it breaking my face. Me breaking my face, me eating concrete definitely was the big pivot in my life to help the evolution of who I am today. But that promo ended with me taking my teeth out, and everybody's just like
back in. Is that?
Yeah, it literally I could I could pull it in and out with my tongue. Like it was just like
dad had those. Yeah, his front teeth. So it was like a retainer, and you could pull them in and out. I loved them as a kid. I thought it was the coolest thing.
The weirdest things that we like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that tryout I had to do with no teeth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because they made me take them out, and they're like, I was like, oh. Scotty Too Hottie actually is the one that he's like, when I got to his ring, 'cause it was 5 rings. I got to his ring, he's like, why do you have those in? I was like, what? He's like, your teeth. I'm like, because they're my teeth? He's like, go take them out. And I was like, right now? He's like, yeah, go run and take them out. And I was like, shit. So I was such a child. I was such a child then.
Yeah.
6 missing teeth, just cheese, and because you got to be loud and cheerful and like vibe, like you just have to be on all the time at that tryout. And Lacey Evans was actually like the head NXT person helping out, and she had pulled me aside and she was like, you need to smile as big as you can smile anytime that camera's on you. And I was like, dang, okay. All right. So yeah,
Perfect
it
girl.
it was insane. That definitely was it was very hard at first, but then it made me feel very comfortable because there was like 60 of us. And I only knew going into it, like once I got there, I knew maybe like 3-4 people. And by the end, like those people knew me at my worst with no teeth in. So it's like, it made me feel extra confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I keep getting put in these situations where I'm forced to evolve in that moment and not shy away and be scared. And
great. And you have to be ready. Like maybe if you're younger, you would have been ready, you know?
I don't even know if I was ready in that moment. I was like, I think I was 27.
Yeah.
I may have been 27 or 28 going into that tryout. And yeah. So tryout went pretty good. A bunch of people got signed that tryout, and it's like they either sign you, you get an email like 9 weeks later, or you get nothing. And I did get the email. And it said, make a name for yourself, start wrestling. And here I am a little bit over 6 years later from being a wrestler.
What is the toughest lesson you think wrestling has taught you, but also the greatest thing it's given you?
Ooh. Toughest thing. I don't even know how to put it into words, but it's like, because you have to do it, but you also have to like, it's like you wear your heart on your sleeve, but at the same time you have to protect it.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust anybody, but you have to trust everybody
in the match.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like you really find out who people are, which is a good and a bad thing, but
so just probably trusting your judgment.
Yes. And staying true to yourself. Like that's like my big thing. You got to stay true to yourself in any situation. If you don't feel comfortable, leave it. If you don't feel comfortable, say no. If you don't feel comfortable, remove yourself from the situation. Like peer pressure is so big in wrestling, and so many people fall into it because they're too afraid to be themselves and stick to their morals and their values. And I feel like I do a really good job at sticking to my morals and my values. And wrestling has definitely pushed a lot of buttons on that, but I know I remain solid in myself. And I think that's why I am where I am today, whether it be good or bad. But
that's definitely good. And you have little girls looking up to you. So
thank you.
Your goals for 2026.
So I made it on my accomplished thing. Lots of more tattoos because I'm addicted. And then wrestle around the world. Like I want to wrestle so many new women, like all the Lodestone women. I want to be able to wrestle each one of them, whether it's here in my town or in their town or in another country or wherever it may be. I definitely want to wrestle all of the women that were at Lodestone. And if I've already wrestled them, I want to wrestle them again because we've all evolved so much just from that. And I just want to have fun. I want to have a lot of fun and have a lot of new experiences, meet new friends, because
doing all that. So that's so far.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
Yeah. I feel like I know myself and I love myself a lot more than I had in the past. And I think that shows. And I think that in itself is going to just bring more opportunities and fun times.
I have a few fan questions for you, and we'll wrap it up. I know you have a yoga class to get to today. So,
Lattes and Pilates.
yeah. Did you participate in sports growing up? Any other sports?
I did. So my parents always let me choose what I wanted to do. I was never like forced into any sport at all. So my first one I did was bowling. I've bowled since I was 6 years old. Love
Oh,
it.
that's so cool.
And then I got into track. I ended up doing that through college. I was a pole vaulter. I evolved into a pole vaulter from indoor track of 9th grade through the end of college. So
Right on.
bowling,
You
gymnastics.
still go bowling?
Huh?
Do you still bowl?
Occasionally. I've been actually talking about it a lot more recently. Like, I want to go bowling. Like, I was on the league until I was 18, and then I would just like do it randomly with family or friends, but I haven't gone bowling in a minute, and I definitely want to get a crew together and go bowling soon.
I love bowling. This question's from my mom. She wants to know it's from her.
Okay.
Who was your first crush as a child, celebrity or not? Or
Billy
both?
Joe from Green Day.
Yeah.
Love that man. Still love that man. He's so cute.
Here's the last fan question. Do you prefer taking moves or giving moves?
I prefer taking moves, I think. I like to sell them. Like giving them is fun because it's like, oh, people like, but also when you take them, it's like
you're helping build the other person.
Yeah, and if you take it right and you sell it right, everybody wins.
We're gonna end it with a fun little this or that segment, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
So, you just tell me which one you gravitate towards more. Sparkles or leather?
Sparkles.
UK or Canada?
UK.
Energy drinks or smoothies?
Energy drinks.
Technical or high flying? Wrestling.
I guess I had to say high flying.
I think I already know the answer to this one, but bold liner or bright lip?
Bright lip.
Your post match, do you celebrate with friends or relax alone?
A little bit of both. I take time to myself for a little while, and then I like to go and socialize.
Perfect. Well, that wraps up this episode of Dirt with the Doll. This has been so fun. We're going to have to do it again.
I'm down.
I wish you all the luck in 2026, though I don't think you're going to need it. You are on the right path, and you're going to kick this year's ass. I can't wait to see you again. Everyone, thank you for joining us today on Dirt with the Doll in the Dollhouse, and we'll see you next time. And remember to like and subscribe to X Brand Wrestling on YouTube. Also, share my father's petition for the Hall of Fame and hashtag Dynamite Kid for Hall of Fame, because that's what this podcast is all about, keeping his legacy alive. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.